Hey, thank you so much for clicking on my video to watch. For today's video, I'm doing a tutorial on this look right here, and I wanted to base it around the new Catrice times Eman, and I really hope I'm pronouncing her name right, collab. So she came out with a blush palette, a highlighter palette, and an eyeshadow palette, and I can tell you that I'm already obsessed with them. The tones are beautiful. I mainly wanted to create a tutorial based around these palettes today, so before we hop on into the video, please don't forget to subscribe and click that little bell beside the subscribe button. That way you guys get notified every time I upload a new video. Also be sure to like this video if you enjoy it. And if you would like to know how I got this look, then please just keep watching. I have this little sample of the Tatcha water cream and I really want to try it out. So I'm going to prep my face with this moisturizer today. I just painted my nails, so I really hope I don't smudge them. Oh my gosh, am I doing this right? Yes, I am. Guys, this is like super glued, okay? You have to peel these apart. And I literally can't. Okay, I got it open. That took forever. Oh my gosh, it smells yummy. I have never bought any Tatcha products before. They are very expensive. Okay, now I'm gonna put on this Wander Illuminating Face Oil. I got it in my BoxyCharm. I used it in a recent video, I think. But anyways, I want to link this product since I used it. It's $52. That's also very expensive. So now I have two super expensive things on my face to prime. For foundation, I'm going with my Fenty Beauty Hydrating Foundation. This one is in the shade 260, and I just did a little review and wear test on this. So I will link it somewhere on the screen if you want to check it out. And I'm going to blend it out with my Smashbox Stippling Foundation brush. And I have found with this foundation, a little bit goes a very, very long way. You really only need 2 pumps to cover your face. I'm going to be mixing 2 concealers because this one is too light for me. This one is the CoverGirl Undercover Concealer in the shade L100, and then the other one I have here is the Maybelline Superstay in the shade Fair. So I'm going to mix the two. Put a tiny bit of the CoverGirl one on the inner part of my under eyes. I am literally obsessed with these CoverGirl concealers. They look beautiful on the skin. I'm just going to add this Maybelline one to the rest of my face, just pressing it into the skin using the same brush. When I'm putting product on top of dewy foundation, I like to press it into the skin and kind of move it that way, just so I don't wipe off the foundation. Dewy foundation is super easy to smear, so rather than rubbing, I just find that patting works a lot better. This has been my favorite way to do my contour recently. I'm going to use another one of the CoverGirl concealers. This one is in the shade T300 Warm Honey, and especially with dewy foundations, this concealer looks beautiful. This concealer also looks fairly dewy on the skin, so the combination just I love it. And I'm just going to use the same brush again because why not? Also using pressing and patting motions. I'm going to be setting my concealer with the Becca Hydra Mist powder. It has also been my favorite powder recently. This powder actually feels like water when you put it on your skin. It's insane. I don't know how they do that, but they do. For bronzer, I'm going to apply my Too Faced Sweethearts bronzer. This bronzer is shimmery, so it's going to keep my skin nice and glowy. I'm also just pressing this into the skin, and I'm using my e.l.f. complexion brush. Now it's time to dip into the palettes. There is a blush palette, highlighter palette, and an eyeshadow palette. They are so beautiful. First, I'm going to dip into the blush palette, which is called the Cheeky Blush Palette. So cute, and this packaging is so pretty. And all of the palettes have a mirror, which is really nice. I think the one I'm going to use today is this one called Shisha. It's a deeper pink. This is my first time using them, so I don't know how pigmented they are. I'll start with a little bit, but I kind of want to do a lot of blush today, so I will build it up if I have to. Wow, okay, they actually really are pigmented. These are pretty. Look at that. Okay, it's not as deep as I thought, so I think I'm gonna take a little bit of Luxor right here. I don't know if it's gonna mess up the shade, but we'll see. Kind of mixing the two. Now I'm going to dip into the highlighter palette. This one is called the Lit Highlighter Palette. And I think I'm going to go with this one. It's called Surrey right here. I'm really excited about this. I just touched it for the first time and it feels very smooth. Oh my gosh, this is so pretty. It's so smooth on the skin. Moving on to the eyes now. I'm so excited for this eyeshadow palette. It looks like a bronzed dream. So it is called the Bronze AF eyeshadow palette. So pretty. They're all super deep and super warm toned bronzy shades. So the first shade I'm going to take is Fairfax right here. Taking it on a big fluffy crease brush. This one is the Luxie 250 Large Eye Blending. I'm just going to pop this shade right into the crease. Okay. That blended out super easy. So far, so good. I'm going to take the shade Sunset right here and do the exact same thing. Deepen up the crease a little bit. These eyeshadows are so smooth. They are blending like nobody's biz. Grabbing the shade Runyon now. It's this nice reddish brown. I'm going to pick it up on a pencil brush. This one's from Crown. And just kind of press it into the outer part of my crease here. And then I will blend it out after. I just want it to be pretty prominent right there. So I'm just going to pack it on. I'm actually going to bring it down to the whole part of my outer corner right here. Just pushing the shade upwards. Now picking up on a crease brush. This one is the Luxie 229 Tapered Blending. And I'm just going to blend this shade out. Just smoke it out on the outer corner and then kind of bring it in halfway to the crease. I'm going to go into this really bronzy shade. It's called Malibu. Taking a different pencil brush, and this is going to go on my lid. This is the Sigma E30 pencil brush. I'm going to carve it out a little bit right here. I just press it with my finger so it blends together. I'm going to go back to the highlighter palette and grab the shade that I used on my face and put it right on top of the bronzy shade I just put down. Make it stand out a lot more. See the difference that makes? It's so pretty. I have been loving putting highlighter on top of my shimmery eyeshadows. It just makes them stand out so much more. For my inner corner, I'm going to mix the shades Surrey and Whistler. And just pop it. These highlighters are insane. Now grabbing the black in the palette with a shader brush. I'm just gonna smudge a little bit of this on the outer part of my upper lash line. I'll just flick it out on the edge the tiniest bit. I'm gonna grab Runyon again and smoke it across my lower lash line. I put this on my lower waterline. It is the Appeal Gel Liner in the shade Desert Taupe. Now for some mascara, I'm going to go in with my Tarte Big Ego mascara. I think I want to use this for the lips. I just bought it. It's the Sephora Lip Stain in the shade Pink Latte. So I haven't used it yet. They smell good. I think it'll go with the eyes pretty well. It's a really peachy color. Pretty. I'm just gonna put on a tiny bit of gloss. This one's from Dominique Cosmetics in the shade Peach Tea. Just gonna add it right to the center. Okay guys, well that's it for the video. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. I really love testing out these palettes. I love them a lot. Catrice usually never does me wrong and I always love their products. So please don't forget to subscribe before you leave, like this video if you enjoyed it, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!